Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shannon bringing you a message of hope today from the Inspire, and welcome back to 11:11 Central, 11:11 Live, and learning how to love your life and your life's work well. First of all, again, thank you for being part of the journey. Thank you for allowing me into your life, and for all of the comments. The private messaging that I've gotten has been overwhelming to me. It's interesting how many of you are coming to me and being like, hey, you know what? It's not going the way I would like it to go in my life. It's not what I thought I would experience or be or have or do at this point in my life. And people are reaching out. Hi, Debbie. People are reaching out saying, I would love to love my life like you love your life, but I don't love my life. So today we're going to talk about, hi, Sheila. Today we're going to talk about what to do when you're not getting the results that you, hi, honey, hi, Paula, sweetie. What to do when you're not getting the results that you would desire to see. Okay, so I put on my glasses today so I could look extra smart for y'all. Actually, I just got new glasses, so I just wanted to kind of use them, even though I still feel like I'm kind of in a fishbowl. It's kind of a weird feeling. But anyway, so today we're going to really talk about this thing that nobody really wants to talk about, because I don't know about you, but have you ever been on Facebook and you're like, it makes you feel kind of miserable about your life even in a subtle way? Have you ever done that? Have you ever went onto Facebook and everybody's life looks perfect? Everyone looks like, they're more successful, they're happier, they're healthier, they're this, they're that, they've got more friends. I mean, if you've ever done that, then I'm especially speaking to you today. Because I remember a time in my life when I first started Facebook years ago, and I only did it because people said, you should, you own a business, you need to get a Facebook. I'm like, why? Why do I need it? I didn't understand it, but I did it anyway. And I remember going on there and I'm like, at that time, especially because I was in such a terrible time in my life, like, yeah, my business was going okay, but it was okay, but my home life and my relationship, my marriage was falling apart, and I was miserable. And like I've said, for some of you that know my story, I was spinning plates, I was doing all this stuff, and Facebook was just one more thing I felt like I should do, and it was miserable. And I would leave Facebook feeling like this, it made me feel worse about myself. But what I realized, the reason why it made me feel worse about myself was because of an age-old epidemic thing that we all do, whether we'd like to admit it or not, but I'm going to call you out on it today. It's this. If you're not getting the results in your life that you would love to get, if you do not love your life and your life's work well, you either felt like quitting, or you instead of quitting, you're in this pattern of starting things new all the time, always starting something new but never finishing strong. The first thing you must do is you must stop comparing. You are in the epidemic problem of comparison. I call it comparison. I've rewritten it. We've talked about it once before, a few weeks ago. Comparison. You're in the sin of comparing. The reason why I call it a sin is because it'll make your life hell. If you are comparing to everything that you're seeing and doing, and it's a never-ending battle. You will feel like you are never enough, which, by the way, if you feel as though you're never enough, it's coming from a belief that you're not enough. Therefore, no matter what you see, it's going to perpetuate and be evidence to this story, this unbelievable story that you're not enough. So this world of comparison will rob you of joy. It'll rob you of love. It'll rob you of a life that's worth living, my friends. So the first thing to do, if you're not getting the results that you wish you were getting, stop comparing. Even stop comparing to what you think you should be doing. Continue the journey. It is something that life takes time, right? And like I said a couple days ago, that each day is a little life. Be here. Don't compare it to yesterday. Don't compare it to what you think it'll be tomorrow. Be here. Thanks, Debbie. Be here. Be in your now and watch what happens. Stop comparing. The second thing, stop compromising. Everyone says that relationships are about compromise, give and take, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? I don't believe that at all. I don't believe loving relationship and relationship is about give and take. Nobody wants to be taken from, and nobody really wants to take. I believe it is all about sharing, giving and receiving, sharing and caring. And sometimes, yes, does this require sacrifice? 1000%. If you want to love, or if you want a love that you love, but if you want a life that you love and a life's work that you love and a life's work that is working, you got to be willing to make some sacrifices. But stop compromising. Stop giving up. Stop giving up your desires. Stop giving up your beliefs unless those beliefs are no longer serving you. That's another story. Stop and begin, my friends, to sacrifice, but to do it in a way that is not like a poor me sacrifice, but knowing that, you know what, I'm investing into this relationship with myself. I'm investing in the relationship with my life. I am investing in me. And when you begin to do that, watch what happens. You will begin to see the results that you desire, my friend. I believe that with all of my heart, because this is what changed my life. I stopped comparing. I stopped compromising. And then you know what? Number 3, start. Start the conversation. Start a new conversation with yourself, asking the right questions, asking better questions, asking different questions. I'm going to tell you, the quality of your life will be in direct proportion to the quality of the relationship or the questions that you ask yourself. I'm going to say that again. The quality of your life will be in direct direct proportion, the quality to the quality of the questions that you ask yourself. That's right. What questions are you asking yourself? You know, and not all different questions are better questions, but I will tell you, better questions are different questions than you've been asking right now. Ask yourself the best question today. How am I being excellent starting today, right now? Begin to ask questions. Begin to ask for help. Begin to have a different sort of conversation than you've been having. If you keep asking the same questions, you're going to get the same results, my dear. Yeah, the same questions, same results. If you want different results, if you want to see different results in your life, get a new pair of glasses. Ask different questions. Ask a higher level of question. And you know what? It begins with asking for help a lot of times. So many of you have reached out to me and you said, I don't even know where to start. Of course, I said, go back to day 1 of our 21-day journey. Hey, sweet Donnie, go back to day 1 of that 21-day journey. But really, start today. Start today by number 1, as I said, stop comparing. Number 2, stop compromising. And number 3, start the conversation, a different sort of conversation with yourself and with your life and with your day. If you want to love your life and your life's work well, you got to spend some time with you. You got to get to know you. And the way to get to know you is spending time with you and begin to ask yourself questions that are actually celebratory questions. You may not have everything you desire, but start by giving thanks for what you do and ask, you know, what can I do with what I currently have, with who I currently am? Okay, I hope you got something from today. Please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing. And if you got something today, just say yes. Just let me know. I am so grateful for all of y'all. And you know what? Don't be afraid to let people see the real you. Because if you don't allow others to see you, chances are you're not going to allow yourself to see you either. I hope this helps you. This is Dr. Shannon, inspiring minds that want to know and hearts that want to grow so you can love your life well.